Hello and welcome to the August update from the Tau team. You're here with me, Fola, and let's get on to the business team update. So I'll pass it on to Carolina for her update this month.
Thank you, Fola, and hello, everyone. So this month we've released 4 weekly articles that introduce the basic concepts of logical AI bit by bit, and we are continuing on the topic onto the next month. So you should be seeing new articles coming out each week. Aside from our efforts to explain Tau to the public, the team has been focused on fundraising, and we've been having weekly discussions led by Killian. That includes defining business positioning for ID&I brands. Since ID&I has many use cases of Tau in the works, a decentralized social network, software development tools, TML, Tau language, so on. So I'm currently working on a brand hierarchy structure that will make it easier to differentiate between the products and will help us communicate them more effectively. So those have been my main focuses this month.
Thank you very much, Carolina. I'll pass it over to Killian for his update this month.
Thanks, Fola, and hi, everybody. So this month I've started off with continued outreach to VCs. And based on the feedback we got, we decided to change the way how we frame ourselves. So instead of focusing on the social network, logical AI narrative, we now take on the approach of providing basically a new paradigm for software development, a new methodology of software development. So we look at it from a problem solution standpoint. The problems in today's software development process is that it is inefficient and requires high expertise. So first of all, users have limited ability to change and make the software function how they would like it to. Then adding developers doesn't increase the speed and quality of the software development proportionally. And then you have the whole stage of debugging, testing, which costs companies up to $312 billion globally. And then also code produced or software produced often is disconnected from real world knowledge and input. And basically the solution that we are providing and the way how we frame it is that, we are providing a methodology for efficient software development based on program specification. So it's first of all specification by users via consensus. So developers and users write their software requirements in a logical language. We compute the consensus and this becomes the software itself. It's also scalable, the development. So the pace and quality of software development scales proportionally with the number of users participating. So if you have, for example, 100x more users or developers, let's say, results in 100x more utility. And ultimately, this whole methodology results in lots of time and money saved because the ability to generate correct by construction software removes the need of debugging. And also the way how software is being developed through our products is that, it supports also knowledge representation and reasoning. So it's also based on real world concepts instead of just producing arbitrary code. And that's basically the narrative that we're currently framing ourselves. And then that's pretty much everything for this month. Just to say, the community member of the month, who would have guessed, again, is Andrew. He's been pushing out lots of content on YouTube, lots of YouTube shorts. So that's really great to see. If you don't know his channel yet, check out Learn TML Online on YouTube. And yeah, looking forward to next month. Thanks.
Thank you very much, Killian. And from my side, we've been working on the framing of Tau and working on the documentation required for the funding of the project. As you guys know, we've been in this phase for a little while and really working on making sure that, we go out with the right documentation so that, when we speak to VCs, they really understand Tau in a short time as possible, which has been one of the challenges that we've had to get over the past few months. Beyond that, we've had a good conversation with Partnership on AI. Igor, Killian and I had a conversation with their team, and their team is really, it's a non-profit organization based on AI companies working together, and so that they can share information, share knowledge, and focused on key areas such as machine learning, AI and criminal justice, demographic data, which seeks to understand the types of data collection practices and governance frameworks, publication norms, which is concerned about how to mitigate risks related to malicious use, accidents, and unintended consequences. Safety critical AI, focused on AI and machine learning technologies and making them safe, and lots of other areas like responsible sourcing and so on. But we find that there's some angles that we can work with them on, and there's a lot of big players in the AI space that we'll be able to connect with through that, and they have noted that we'll be able to get into the partnership for free based on our status as a company, as because we're a smaller project right now compared to some of the larger projects like Amazon and Google that are already within the partnership. So we hope that's going to be a nice angle for us to work on next month. We've reached out to them and they've asked us to come up with some information during September. And so that we can be added to the partnership. But beyond that, we've been focused on really pushing the project on all fronts on the social side as well. And we're coming up with some new plans to attack the Twitter space and also into TikTok as well, alongside Andrew, who's already been working on some of the YouTube shorts as well. So that is it for me. And now I'll pass it over to Igor for his update this month.
Hello, everyone. So for this month, I have been working on a little bit of exploring action, how to get the partnership on our side. Currently, we have started a communication with one nonprofit agency that I believe it will be very valuable to have later down in the future. More answers to come, since we are still working with them on how to get us on their page, how to work with other partners that they have on their page. So overall, this is something that we will be doing in the next couple of weeks, including one other nonprofit organization that came to us as well from New Zealand that also are looking forward to have a discussion. In terms of the design for this month, as you probably saw, we have been working on a couple of articles as well. I've been working with Carolina, and these images that were created are basically, we're going to have this type of branding material that we will want to always have it in the same colors, and I kind of tend to keep it that way. So in the future, we'll see more about these. And we've been working on some elements about the pitch deck that is still yet to come. The updates are coming slowly, and we're trying to make it, I guess, a little bit more visual in terms of how the investors are going to take it, and also the community members as well. And that's all for this month from me.
All right, Igor, thank you very much for your update. And that is it for the business team update. I will see you in the next episode for the development team. Cheers. Bye.